God, no, I never had a Sega anything. I thought they sucked. I think even as a kid, this is like something that like I didn't develop as an adult. Like as a kid, I just like fuck Sega. I hated it, and I never played it. People always had it over, and I'd be like, here. And I even kept games. Like I never owned a Sega, but I always kept games of the Sega games I actually liked, and most of the time I could convince people to play those. Because I'd just be like, hey, I got a bunch, man. Look at this. And I just pick out one and go, you want to play this. And then it gets started, like that's how much I hated Sega, is I kept games to play that if someone forced me to play Sega, at least I can say, how about this?
Yeah. Now, I heard you over saying that, like, the Sega sucked.
I hated Segas.
You are almost completely right on that. There are some good games, but most of them did suck. But
I hate Sega for more than just what games were on the system.
Yeah.
Like, that's the least of my worries.
Yeah. Well, because I had a Sega, and that was my biggest issue with that whole console, was the fact that there were not enough good games for it. There were a few really good, solid ones, but...
Well, I even think the ones that they did, that Super Nintendo did, most of them were better on Sega. As I said, the games actually are not the problem with Sega.
What's your issue with Sega?
First off, everything had to be so fucking fast. Like, that's why I don't like Sonic.
Stuff, yeah.
So then the game sucked. All you did was hold right and just watch him do shit, and then maybe hit the B button once to have him jump.
Yeah, there was a lot of those.
It was boring. Yeah, dude, Sega can do a lot of wrong. So, like, okay. The reason I hate Sega, it's not really a hate. It's just that, like, it disappointed me. Like, some of the games are so much fun, dude. Like, we've had some great times playing Sega. I mean, oh god, and then there's a few games I really, really want to play. Like, really, really want to play. That Golden Axe, that's a RPG, speaking of Legend of Zelda. Yeah, dude, a lot of people don't even know that. Golden Axe has an RPG, and it's fucking awesome. It's this game. It's Legend of Zelda on Nintendo, but it's just like a whole new thing. I played it for like a couple hours one night. Dude, it was awesome. It was freaking awesome. Oh, Mega Man. Alright, Sonic is like watching a Twitch stream. It's great. Yeah, but it's just not fun to play, man. Sonic, I just don't like Sonic, dude. It's just not fun. And then the parts that are really hard or piss you off, like that underwater shit. No wonder everyone hates water levels. It's because it's Sonic. Dude, the 3-button control pad is my number 2 complaint of Sega. The controller fucking blows.
That controller was difficult to get used to.
Well, unless you had like a giant's thumb to hit all 3 buttons, and then like you're always hitting the wrong one. If it had to be like AC instead of AB, how many people hit AB instead of AC?
Yeah,
like, because you gotta drag your finger, and it
made Mortal Kombat extremely difficult.
The controller just made me feel like I was an ogre in an actual arcade. You know, like, the buttons would be like that big to me. But they're like big arcade buttons. It's an annoying controller. And then the XYZ is just fucking terrible, because the XYZ buttons are like so hard to push in. Just ruins the whole controller.